Hello everyone, my name is Nisriina Aisyah Putri with student number C1B025070. And in this video, I'll explain about two types of business form in business law, which are CV and Firma. And don't worry, I will explain it in a simple and easy way so you can understand it better. Okay, so first we need to know that CV and Firma are regulated in Kitab Undang-Undang Hukum Dagang or KUHD, and both of them are not legal entities. This means the business don't have a separate asset, so if there is a debt, it will affect the personal asset. Okay, so now let's move to the CV. So CV is a business that created by at least two people, and it has two types of partners. Okay, so the first one is the active partner. So this partner is manage the business and fully responsible even if they need to use their own assets. And the second one is the passive partners. So this partner only gives the capital that and does not manage the business, and the responsibility is just the limit of the amount of the money that they invest. So for the example of the CV, if A and B created the business and A is manage the business while B is just invest the money, so A is the active partner and the B is the passive partner. Okay, now we move to the advantage and the disadvantage of the CV. So the advantage is the CV is easier to get the capital because they have the investor or the passive partner, and also the business management can be more focused. But the disadvantage is that the active partner has a big risk because if the company have a bet, they will use the active partner personal asset. Okay, now let's move to the Firma. So Firma is a business that created by two or more people, but the difference between the CV is all of the partners are active partners. So this means everyone is involved in the business management and also they have the same amount of the responsibility. So for the example of the Firma is if A, B, and C created the business, all of them are the active partners. So if the company have a debt, they will have the same responsibility even if they have to use their own assets. Okay, so now move to the advantage and disadvantage of the Firma. So the advantage is Firma is a faster decision making than the CV because everyone is involved and there's usually a strong trust between the partners. But the disadvantage is the risk is also high, and because all partners are responsible for the business debt. So the main differences between CV and Firma is the type of the partner. If the CV, they have two partners, which is active and passive, and in Firma, the members, the partners are all the active partner. Okay, so CV is more suitable if there is an investor who do not want to manage the business, while Firma is suitable if all partners want to be directly involved. Okay, so now let's talk about how to establish a CV and Firma. So to create a CV or Firma, the founders need to make an agreement in front of the notary. After that, the business must be registered officially and make a business license. And this process is very important, so the business is legally organized. Okay, so CV and Firma can be dissolved for several reasons. For example, if there's an agreement between partners, bankruptcy, or one of the partners leave or pass away, this shows that the relationship between partners is very important in this type of business. Okay, so in real life, many small and medium businesses choose CV because it's more flexible and can attract the investor, while Firma is usually chosen when all of the partners trust each other and want to work together directly. And in conclusion, both CV and Firma have their own advantage and disadvantage. So choosing the right business form depends on the needs, capital, and risk. So this all from me. Thank you for watching and see you guys.